And we are back for round number 2.
Yes,
Uh,
guys, we are back. Round two, it's Inferno. This is Asylum's pick here.
right. And we saw how well, Asylum didn't perform. Or how well,
They,
Avalon.Devious performed on the map of Mirage, where they had a commanding win of 16-7, but the scoreline did not really tell the full story. We saw in the first half, it
mm,
was pretty much, I think it was a 13 or 14 2?
13-2, 13-2.
13-2. So that was how well, you know, Devious performed on the first map, and you can see that they really knew
Yes.
the stuff. They knew the rotations. They were trying a little bit of stuff in between the rounds itself, but in general, they had better mechanical skills. They had better rotations, and the
Mm.
ability to close out the rounds was what
I,
won them the
I
game.
guess the amount of hours that maybe DVS has spent is
Right.
wow, way over Asylum's though. So without any further ado, let's go into the game.
Right, so a little bit of introduction onto Asylum, right? You mentioned that they were a community, or rather a community group, where a
Yes.
few of the players gathered together, a bunch of friends who created this team together.
Yes,
Right,
yes, they're a bunch of friends created a team together. They they have a big pool of players.
right,
From what I know, they have split themselves into two teams. One is the main Asylum, and
alright.
one more is Vexylum.
Asylum,
So
right.
Asylum Vex, that's what they call it.
Asylum Vex, right. So, pretty interesting because usually you wouldn't see a community group coming together form such a team. So that's an interesting backstory for Asylum. On the side of Devious, I do believe they were, recently just picked up by Avalon. So congratulations to Devious. And you saw how well in the first round, or rather in the first map, uh, how well Devious actually performed. They had a commanding lead, and the way that they rotated, like Trevor mentioned, they really knew the map at the back of their hands. They knew, the basics, the rotations coming in from not only from A to B, but how to, really disrupt the play for Asylum,
Yes,
not
that's
really
right.
allowing them to rotate as fast as possible. And that's the key thing for, professional teams, especially for those players who are just starting out and wanting to go pro, you need to know your basics, you need to know how your enemy thinks, and that's where you really win the game. But speaking about the game, let's jump right straight into it. We do see a push coming out from Asylum right in the middle of the
Ooh,
map.
here Sky leading a charge here. He's going over to connect us. He is trying for the rotation over into his side here.
Oh, and that's a quick kill coming from Redlow, but then pick up the race star, but 2 kills coming in from Devious, and that's a 2v2, or rather down to a 3v3 over here. You see Apex right in the library, waiting for his right moment to pick in. A few picks coming in from Sky, but he will back off for now. And this might be a retake coming on Devious, but they are shutting down pretty quickly.
Oh,
1v2, will Sky be able to hold this off? He does pick out a kill for himself, one more,
wow.
but Apex will be able to pick Sky off, and this should be a defuse. So
Yeah,
round 1 going in the way of Devious.
he was so close though.
Right, he was close. I mean, I would say Sky almost managed to pick off 2 members, and that would have been the round for Asylum.
And then they would have started building some momentum. Hopefully they can show Devious. This is their map here.
Right, and we spoke about how in the first round, Asylum do manage to find the kills. It's just that they're not able to close out the round itself. So, I'm not doubting the fact that Asylum has the mechanical ability to pick up kills. It's just that they need to find a way to really close out the game, and
Oh,
that's
and we
2
have the
early
one
game kills.
deep there.
They're just gonna smoke up into the middle.
And
It's
then
a
just
one-way smoke though.
slowly. He doesn't get that shot there. Oh, they've opted to go for the apartments though. Alan sneaky trying to get
Right, and you can
Red La,
see
yeah, Red La.
see
He
how
senses
far the
something.
rest of Devious have already rotated into the banana over there. They have all the information they need. They know Asylum is in the middle, or rather the parts itself. So this is where the rotation will come in from Devious. It's a quick rotation,
Oh,
a
and
nap
that's a
over
good
there.
shot with them.
With the kill to pick up onto Raystar, and once more he will be able to pick up the
One
second
more.
kill this guy.
Can he get the third one? Yes, and he does.
And there's 3 kills coming from the Nap, or rather 4 kills for Nap over there
Uh,
to win a round. And
yeah,
we do see a match force coming in from the side of Asylum, I do believe.
yeah. I guess some decent
Reconnect,
pro.
yeah,
That
very
was
true.
quite a clean round for Devious there. With I would say Neff was the guy to look at.
Right, he was at the parts, and he shut down the intrusion coming in from Devious over there, or rather from Asylum. three members of Asylum coming in from the parts to try to break into the B side, but Nev with his trusty M4 picked off two important headshots and obviously win the round for the side of Devious.
Yeah, that additional power from the M4 in the first few rounds, he can headshot and it's so painful. So and I guess they didn't actually buy any hit armor. Usually you
Yep,
wouldn't buy.
yep, yep. I mean,
So
I would say it's a good and bad decision at the same time because Asylum obviously knowing that Devious will be able to buy out from the second round due to the full win from the first one itself. They were thinking, what, we're not really going to win any rounds, or rather win that round itself. So let's just save as much money as we can. Try and pick off maybe one or two kills, get more economy for the third round itself. And I think that's where you can see that they managed to buy out in the third round.
that's right, that's right. Look at this buyout from Asylum here.
Right, you can see that the amount spent for both teams are pretty similar. You just see more, equipment or rather more.
We have a glass cannon on the
Right, a
yeah.
glass cannon on glass cannon on the side.
It's one though.
Side up.
Oh, it's so worth it now. But Nev and A-Priest, wow.
They are starting to carry the game like they did in the previous round itself. Rattler, not so impressive this round, but it's still early into the game, so who knows what might just happen. But we do see Waystar and Sky over here in the middle. Sky managing to pick up a quick kill onto Rattler. He's pushing into the mid really, really fast. You can see the rotation coming from Devious.
Ooh, just careless over there.
Ah, that's a rookie mistake. You never hold on to your smokes and grenades when you go around the corner. And Asylum just shows why you shouldn't do that. But we do see Waystar, the surviving member of Asylum. Hopefully he does manage to rotate well and he does make his choice. Going left into
Top
the
of the
arc there.
class in decision making.
Right, but this could be a bad decision though, because if he does not pick up a kill onto the B side fast, he might just get sandwiched really, really quickly. Oh, he's trying to rotate over here.
Let's see. Will he be able to dive in here?
A-Priest. A-Priest.
Oh,
Oh!
and executed right there.
He doesn't go for this. He doesn't go for the knife over there. He just wants to pick up the kill. He will do so. The bomb has been planted, and Waystar, Nep with the rotation coming in really quickly. He's gonna flash. Yeah, he's just gonna flash right down the middle. He's probably going to the church.
He should actually just wait for defuse and reveal himself, but he's peeking out too much here.
Oh, and Waystar has given up the side.
Now Nev knows where he is. He is going to smoke it out. Nev has trouble finding the oh, and he's gonna get baited here.
Oh, and that's a round by Devious over there.
Oh,
and not
he loses
only
the
that,
op as well.
you can hear that the casters over here are really, really silent because we wanted to watch anticipate. We were too nervous there to lick out the sound. And Devious, my oh my, what a play coming out from Nev over there with the smoke and then a bait.
That was a ballsy play. He just went for the defuse. Wow.
Oh man, that was a really wasted round for Asylum. They did so well to get the bomb planted.
That's right. Jeremy pushing out to Banana here. He gets one. He's just trying for a second one. Not gonna get
And
any.
look at the aggressive positioning coming from Devious onto the banana, like you mentioned. The early Q is gonna, have a good positive impact for Devious, and that's two extra quick Qs coming from the side of Devious. Asylum looking in a lot of trouble. This looks
Hash
like a
feels
really,
a bit
really
lost
familiar
here.
sign once again, coming from the first map.
Oh, just executed right there. Super clean round, not a single. Oh, there is a little bit of health lost. But
Asylum tried something
pretty
really
clean.
funny there. They stacked up on one another in the middle, but didn't really work out.
Yeah, they tried to surprise two guys over at connector.
We do see the early rotations coming up on Devious once again. Will they be aggressive going
Sky
into the
just
banana?
pushes all the way out. Doesn't get a pick. Oh, we have the early push by Raystar here in apartments.
Oh, he does get spotted here.
Ooh, not a
And
chance,
it's down
not
to
a
2v2
chance.
on the side of Devious having the
and
advantage.
Sky, the only one left. this is
Sky,
not
not a lot
looking
of
very good for
he
them.
doesn't have a lot of options over here. I think the best decision would be going to banana, probably try to get a kill, but he doesn't know where the rest of Devious are. He doesn't have much information. Obviously, most of his teammates dying really early into the round. One man, one dream.
And one EWP. What can he do here?
He will try to smoke and flash
Oh
out
wow,
onto the
that's
B
some.
side, and that looks like to be a little bit of error.
Oh my goodness.
And Reiko not making a mistake over there to close out the round for Devious, and that's 5 rounds in a row for the side that has been picked up by Avalon recently. And you can see
Looks
why they are picked up,
looks pretty similar to the previous map though.
right?
First
Trouble is
5
planning for
rounds.
Asylum. It doesn't matter what you choose, Devious. We're gonna beat you at our map, and we're gonna beat you at your map. And this is what Devious is doing right now. They're so confident with the momentum on their side. They're just gonna rush down the mid. They're not gonna
Oh,
give
they're gonna
Asylum.
catch this. April is definitely gonna get
And
at least
that's
one or
1
two
kill,
kills.
2
Gets
kills.
3. Oh, and this is just a bloodbath. Oh my goodness.
Wow!
Absolutely
You just
crazy, man.
What did we just witness over here? Devious being so confident in New Asylum was on the, they were on the eco, and Devious just rushed them down so hard, and they're going right into the middle and just, backstabbing them.
That was just a really good read from Devious there. Just executing them, sandwiching them over at banana, and just killing them.
Right, just killing them indeed, and we do see a smoke coming down onto the mid. Devious doing so well at closing off all opportunities for Asylum over here. Asylum once again doing a slow push, and they're learning their mistake. They're not going to put all their eggs into one basket. This is a buy round for Asylum. They are going for the dual op lineup. You see the slow push coming in from Asylum right onto the banana.
And Sky already in the apartments. He is trying to get a pick here. Hash might actually get this. No, Sky
No,
will
they're just
push
gonna
forward.
right. They're just gonna do a little bit of slow push over here.
Okay, let's make a guess on the golden time here.
I think 05, no, 0440. Right, so give it 10 more seconds, right? Oh, but I am wrong because still quick kills coming from the side of Devious will pick off Asylum, and Asylum caught in a really bad position because the remaining members of Asylum are all trapped in the banana, and this is where we see the
looks
push.
like your golden timing's kind of right though. Oh, and that wild spray, he gets executed by Red. Cammy panicking a little bit, makes it across. Will he spot? No, that's so careless.
Right, obviously he heard sounds from the banana and he was a little bit cautious. He turned back at the wrong timing. He didn't clear out the side of B yet, and he got, picked up over there. And that's the 7th round in a row for Devious, and we do see a match pause. I do believe the
Yeah.
Asylum will have to discuss and re-strategize going into this map.
They-
I would say Devious did really well. But
That's right,
I
right.
gotta give Asylum credit, right? Like I mentioned before, it's not like they're not finding kills. Obviously Hash isn't, but other than that, they are doing really well in terms of trying to stop the push coming from Devious. It's just that
Oh.
Devious are so confident,
And
they know what they're doing,
the
and
good thing about this new scoreboard
right.
is we can see more stats here.
Oh,
Immediately,
right.
let's
So,
take a look.
so let's play around with it.
We
Let's
have
see what.
Raster with 100% headshot percentage.
Oh, it's 100% headshot percentage. So most of his skills are accurate. Is that how you put it?
I guess. I'm actually not too sure how they calculate this though. It's kind of impossible to get 100% headshot rate.
Right, it should be an arrow over there, but it doesn't matter though because we do see the the timeout is over, and Devious will once again rotate in their familiar ways. 3 right down to the B side, 2 on the A.
They are going to opt for a split push here. I thought they would go for a 5-man rush.
Right, they probably learned the lesson from the last time round that they did a 5-man rush. Getting gunned down to the banana there isn't exactly the best way to go.
This was going to be a slow push. We have Germ here over at the tip of banana, trying to check, get some information. He hears, I think, a few grenades over there. And we have the entry over into...
Oh,
my
and a
goodness,
double
that's
molecule.
just
What is
sad.
happening on the side of Asylum? That's a double molecule for the side of Nep. Or for the side of Devious as well. And we do see Nep picking up the third kill for himself. So that's 2 molly and a guard Q.
Another super clean round for Devious.
Not a single damage taken for any of the members on the side of Devious.
Just surgical right there. So Devious is gonna start upgrading the gun. Oh, we have 2 AWPs here. We're kind of seeing a little bit
Oh, it's
of
a triple op. I do
a
believe. Oh no, it's
pub,
not. Yeah.
pub style play coming from Asylum here. And
Sky over here, man. You pick up the first kill onto Nep, and that's an important kill because this is where they will be able to break into the site if they want to. I do believe the site, they managed to pick up a kill onto the middle of the map, but Sky over here in a very aggressive position.
I'm pretty sure Apriest already knows that Sky is over there. And wow, that nice flick there. And Ace out open. Oh my goodness. Redla just dropping down from the balcony.
Right,
Securing the
4v2.
bomb there. So now Asylum has to retrieve it. And this hole here is gonna be hard to get through. But no.
4v1 Asylum, this is your round if you want to take this.
And
you cannot afford any mistakes at this point of time. But Sky will be able to pick up, or rather Reiko will be able to pick up the kill onto Sky. And it's a 3v1. Asylum has all the information they need. They know Reiko is right at the arcs. But will they be able to pick up the kill onto Reiko? That is the question.
oh, and he just decided to go for the save there.
But really well done by Asylum over there, going for the slow push. Managed to pick up very important kills onto Raster and Sky. You can see that pretty much Raster and Sky are like the anchor of Asylum at this point in time.
That's right. Sky is really good at his entry kills over there.
Right.
And Alan, I feel he's looking the wrong way though. He should be looking at Banana. They should actually go and hunt him down.
Right, they should. They shouldn't allow Devious to, you know, save as much as possible. But like I said, you know, the economy has been hurting for Asylum. So this is, you know, they don't want to risk any more deaths unnecessarily.
Just take a look at the money here. Neff is already maxed out. He has to use that money to, I think, buy something for his friends. buy a deagle for everyone.
Yeah, right. You know what?
One
Hate
for
it.
you and you and you and you.
You get a
Everyone
deagle.
gets a deagle.
Everybody gets a Diego, yeah. So we do see Devious on the side, pushing really deep over here and taking quite a little bit of damage from the molly. I would say Devious has done.
And Alan doesn't spot that stack there.
And Reiko picks up a double kill for himself. And Asylum
My
once again
goodness.
finding themselves in the same sticky situation as before. As
Apriest and
Apriest.
Hash just side by side. They don't know where each other are. But oh my goodness, they're just slowly getting taken out there.
Once again, another clean round. This is the second clean round already coming from the side of Devious. They are perfect with their smoke positions at this point of time, and the mollies, oh my gosh, they're doing so well with it. You know, they just got molly down the middle, molly, you know what, just molly the whole
Molly
map.
the whole map,
Not
man.
allowing Asylum to push anywhere.
Let's take a look at who has the AWP here. Red. He's
Oh, and it's a
definitely
5-man
gonna
push,
catch
or rather a 3-man push coming in from Devious, and you might see a lot of kills coming in from the middle. Nip and Arius managed to pick up 2 kills for themselves,
it. Oh,
but
they don't get that
Asylum
last kill.
getting
Sky.
torn apart.
Last guy. Oh, and he reveals his position. He has to run for his life here. They are going to hunt him down.
Oh, and he does split the
gutsy
smoke,
play here.
but Sky has no idea to where it, but he will be able to pick up the kill onto Nep.
He doesn't pick that gun up though.
To be fair, Nep only had 2 HP, right? So no mistakes to be made, but Sky doesn't check his back. And Apriest will pick up the easy kill to close out the round for the Devious. 10 is to 1. Isn't this starting to look like the previous map?
Pretty familiar here.
Right.
Well, Asylum really has to start trying something new here. Oh, they're gonna go for a little bit of a pause again. They really need to calm their nerves down.
Right, they need to. We saw how well Devious did in Mirage, and they are doing the same thing once again in Inferno. You know, they're closing really important tight spaces, so they're forcing. And not to mention, Inferno is a lot tighter compared to Mirage. Right, Mirage has a lot more open space, especially in the middle and the B side. But if you look at how Inferno's map is generally, it's very tight. Right, the banana doesn't have much space to really go around, and lots of corners to spot. In the middle and or rather apart, it's really easy for counter terrorists to lock down. So Asylum have work cut out for them. However, on the side of Devious, they are not making a lot of mistakes. You know, they are not really allowing Asylum to push in as a 5-man, and we saw how comfortable Devious are. Even when this, I'm sorry, even when Asylum had a 5-man rush down the banana, Devious, it seemed like Devious almost knew that they were going to do that, and it just pincered them right in the banana and just gunned them down. So
Yeah, that was a great round over there.
right, so that's just general, you know, map knowledge for you.
So we're live again. Both teams looks like they're gonna go for a semi-pistol buy again. Sky never leaving without that trusty CZ of his.
Right, we do see us.
Gets one kill, and that Molly just delaying them. And we have the mid push again. This is just slaughter.
Right, so
here.
one-sided at this point of time. And Devious will be able to pick up kill. Cammy close this out.
Cammy!
He does close out
Gets
Reiko
the
though.
nice 8 Can you get one more kill for me?
He misses that first shot. Will be able to retreat right back into the bomb
one
site.
more.
He will be able to pick up the second one, and a quick load coming in from Cammy. Will he spot?
one.
He does expect the stack coming in from the side of Devious, but the smoke will come in, allowing time to back off. He will pick up the second kill, but unfortunately he's not able, and that's the ace for Apris over there. 5 kill in that round.
It's just crazy. Asylum really need to start thinking of what exactly they want to do. They seem a little bit unsure
You
about
know what? Just my advice to Asylum: stop pushing down the mid or banana. Go through the apartments, you know, from the T side or rather, and just hit straight into the parts and rush them. You know, you haven't tried that, you know, that's worth giving a shot. Because as of now,
Right.
things are not exactly going for you when you try to push down the mid.
when they've brought the play down a bit for a slow play here. Right now is that one-way smoke. Is he gonna catch Raster here? He doesn't see him though.
Right. That smoke wasn't exactly the best of position, but we do see Asylum being picked off one by one. And we are down to Racer over here. He will be able to spot Apris if he checks his left. Oh, he does. And that's an easy kill for him, but he doesn't spot the other side. And that's a shotgun onto Redla. With an easy kill. He got pincered right down in the middle. And that's where you have it. Devious once again having the superior map knowledge, and I would say to a certain extent the mechanical skill to pick off the rest of Asylum.
Ooh,
And the mollies, don't forget the mollies.
Asylum's going for the half buy here. They actually should have just saved. But it looks like they want to rack up some more rounds though.
And it's smoke right down in the middle, but Jeremy the first blood coming in, picking off Alum right in the banana if I'm not wrong. And it's down to a 5v4 once again.
And
Cammy.
here with Cammy.
Oh, and the
He
nade
just
almost picked up
baited him.
Kenny over there. But Cammy knows where Redla is. We are just waiting for the smoke to go off. And Nev will be pick up the kill onto Cammy. Redla not missing a shot onto Hash.
And that
That's it, just the last round of first half. It's been pretty anticlimactic at this point of time, 13-1. And it seems like Asylum has just given up at this point of time.
well, I have to say it could be worse. It could be 0.
Right, at least they managed to pick up that one important round for themselves.
Yes. 1 is definitely better than nothing.
You can see the spray coming in from the side
Oh,
of Asylum. And
the
they
wall
do manage
bang
to pick
over
up
there.
a kill onto Apris over there, but the return kill coming in from
And
the side
Jerm
of
gets
Jerm.
caught with a grenade in his hand. Oh my, they have the man advantage here. Asylum has to convert this last round. No, Neff gets 1 kill with the deke. Racer actually backing off. He should have just, wow, and that aim punch.
3 members of Asylum all right down the alley of Banana. And we do see that Reiko is the only one that will be watching. He does
Oh,
miss
and
his first shot.
Sky.
He will have to give up his position though. And they know where he is. He will switch to the op. Sky managed to pick up a very important kill onto Reiko here, and they are right into B side.
So it's up to Neff here to show us some magic. Oh, and he misses that shot. That was a good try though.
He does manage to pick up on the kill onto Hash, but Sky will get the return kill, and that's the second round for Asylum. So they are making Devious lead bit by bit, but still quite a large margin, 11 to be exact. We will be headed into the second part of the game, and I hope that Asylum does better this time around.
So yeah, Asylum has to get this pistol round down to at least get another 2 more rounds. And if Devious actually gets this pistol round, Asylum is really in a tough position.
You can see that in all the rounds, right? There's not much queues for Devious. I mentioned in the previous, or rather Asylum, because I mentioned in the previous, or rather in the first game, that Asylum are able to rack up queues, but in this, in this map itself, it has been mostly Devious doing much of the killing and Asylum much of the dying.
Yeah, that's quite sad though. For Asylum,
they are really good
map
team,
after all.
They are doing a really I mean, they have a really good team. It's just that they may have not found the perfect chemistry for them.
That's right. And we have to execute over at A here. Reiko just pushing. He gets that 1 kill. Oh, and Vela gets that kill. Racer holding that side. He does his best there. Good try. And Alan, the only one left.
Once again, we're down to 1 member.
Well, technically speaking, he just needs... Oh, and he misses that shot! I was about to say he just needs 4 shots onto the heads of these 4 people.
But there you go, the head shot coming in from Redler over there to close out the game for Devious. I don't see how Asylum can come back from this. Hopefully they do so. I really want Asylum to come back.
It's looking so grim. Look, Asylum is really buying out. They have their Eagles out. They're spending all their money. This really is a Hail Mary play from them. So, wow, this train here, right here, and the first shot, Redler.
You can't stop the Devious train. That's the message they're sending out right down into the middle. 4 members. On the other side, we see April pick up 2 members, and they are rotating really quickly onto the B side. They have all the information they need, and they're just gonna stay mid. This is
taken out here, right here. Oh, and he gets one shot. He gets guns here. This is the turnaround point. Oh my goodness.
Cammy left all alone right in the A side, and you know what? At this point of time, don't save. You know what? Because
yeah, he has to go and at least get a gun first.
Your team is too far back at this point of time. You can't afford to save.
He's gonna get caught here in the middle.
Then we have April once again with his trusty AK, and this is match point. So I don't know, man. 13 rounds of match point for Asylum seems too much for them to come back from. They will have to do a full buyout. And even while doing a full buyout, it doesn't seem like they are able to afford much. There's just 3 Diegos, and a Mac 10 and a CZ. So things not looking exactly good for Asylum.
Let's take a look at this Devious train. Redler just asserting his dominance there. He's like, hey guys, I'm here. Come get me if you dare. April's just trying his luck. He nicks Alan a little bit.
Alright, the smoke coming in for Asylum to stop the push for Devious, but the smokes can only do so much. We do see the mollies even on the side of Cherries. They are not stopping those mollies, and Redler maybe able to get the kill on Sky over there. He does get the shot, and it's down to a 5v3. All members of Devious still alive, and they do. And it's down to Cammy and Raystar. They have to rotate really, really quickly. But we do see
My
Red Lau over there
goodness.
hiding just in the arc itself. Will he be able to pick up the kill? He uses, or rather
Ooh.
he chooses not to get a shot. Can he will be able to do it? He does pick up 3 kills for himself. And it's down to 3-1. This could be possible for Cammy. But the bomb is ready. Time is running
Oh,
down.
he just revealed his position. He's just being so safe now.
He doesn't have a kid. I don't believe that he has a kid. Right, he doesn't have one, so his time is really ticking out for both him and Asylum at this point of time. He has to make a rush for it. He just, molly
And
the
he's gonna
church.
get killed by this totem
2v1.
pole over here.
So congratulations to the side of Devious.
Devious.
Managed to pick up 16-2. Unfortunate for Asylum not being able to showcase their talent as much as they were hoped. I
Well,
would say.
yeah, they have many chances. There's gonna be a round robin of 4 teams after all.
Right, so that's alright though. I mean, Asylum will still have their chance coming in the next week.
That's right, that's right. They will be playing against Vindicta.
Oh, they will be.
Yeah,
Right, so
another
that's
high-profile team over here. Yeah, so I'm actually looking forward to some words of wisdom to Asylum. You guys go and play some more
right.
matches.
Don't get disencouraged by this round, right? Because obviously we saw that you have the abilities to
Yes, they
pick up a
do.
lot of kills. You have abilities to win rounds. It's just that and the side of Asylum, they need a little bit more experience. And as for the side of Avalon themselves, they did really, really well going into both maps. They had a really, really good lead, and they did not allow, or rather did not allow Devious to, or rather Devious did not allow Asylum to break their momentum.
Yes, that's right. I think momentum is such a big thing in
Right,
CS
it
here.
is.
So like once you start winning a round or two, you just build on that, and then sometimes the opponent, I think, it screws their brain a
Right,
little
right.
bit.
It demoralizes team, not only that, or rather the opposition, but you get a lot of, control of the map itself because oppositions become a little more wary about pushing into certain corners, and
Mm.
this just gives you so much space going into the next remaining rounds. And not only that, you can see that the economy management coming from the side of Silent was just perfect, right?
That's right.
Even when
That's
on
right.
eco, or rather they weren't on much rounds of eco, they didn't have to because they had a lot of the early rounds. And even when Devious, or rather Devious managed to buy out, Asylum was just pushed up to their backs.
Yes, yes. Devious. Okay, Devious was just so confident. They
Right.
went for the plays. They didn't stop. They just pushed through middle. Wow, just got those kills. If anything to learn from this, I think Asylum, you need to just get a little bit more confident.
Right,
They were a little
it
bit
is a new
second
lineup,
guessing
right?
themselves. Yeah.
It is a new lineup after all. So we're gonna
Mm.
cut you some slack. You did pretty well, I would say, for your first week of training grounds. But
Yes.
this is not the last week. There will be more weeks to come. I will not be able to join from 2 weeks from now. I will be overseas, but I'm sure that Travel over here and Proving Grounds have a great lineup for you guys. So do stick to the Facebook page. I do
Yeah.
believe
To
it
our
will be in the
Facebook
links below,
page.
right? And you
Yeah.
do stay tuned to Twitch because that's where we will be streaming. Will it be on YouTube?
We'll be on YouTube
Yeah,
as
right.
well.
So
So
Twitch,
yeah.
YouTube, and Facebook. Go ahead and follow. And you can follow us in the link, or rather in the text below.
Yeah.
And you can catch more updates coming from Proven Grounds and Training Grounds itself. It has been a great week. My name's Aries, and with AOD, you have
Yeah.
enjoyed yourself over here.
Let's thank our sponsors here.
Right, we'd like to give a shout out
Big
to
shout
Game
out to
Asia.
Game Asia,
Right, they allowed
providing
to
this really great venue for us, and actually providing the streaming service as well. So the big thank you to Game Asia.
right.
A big giant thank you to the players.
Right,
To
it's
the
all about the players. So
It's all
I mean,
about you guys. This is for you. So come on down, join us. Just try it out, man. You never know. You might be the next. I wouldn't know. The next Zeus. The
oh,
next
who knows? Yeah,
Kenny
so
S. We don't know.
all right, let's not go so far, right? But at least prove yourself in the local community before you take yourself onto the big stage. But that's all the time we have as for now. And my name is Alex, and we'll see you very soon.
We'll see you soon.